If you go on my channel, you will actually see that I'm a very small content creator and I have only just started this journey. It's only been a year now. I literally celebrated a year back in April or May. And honestly, it's still so crazy to think that I'm still here. I am still talking here on YouTube. But I really wanted to sit down and kind of just talk about how YouTube have actually changed my life in terms of the person that I am becoming and the person that I am. I'm a person who enjoys self development. I love all the content that has self development in them, and I feel like as a person, you really never stop growing, you never stop learning, and you never stop being, curious. So for me, I'm a very curious person, and I love learning a lot, and that includes learning a lot about myself and learning a lot about other people. And I also feel like maybe in another life, I'd love to learn about psychology and what people think and why people think the way they do. At the moment, I feel like I have those ideas. And of course, listen to a lot of podcasts that talks about that. And I am just like, okay, I love that. I love that. I love that. And for me, one thing that YouTube has actually given me is been the thing of, coming here, sitting down and talking. And I was not like this when I first started, guys. I was just so scared. I felt like I was really scared when it first came to YouTube, because when I was in high school, I feel like I had this thing where people used to say, oh, everybody's becoming a YouTuber, everybody's becoming a YouTuber. And that was actually true. A lot of people were becoming YouTubers then, but it's not an ending thing, because YouTube is always going to be there and there's always going to be people wanting to become YouTubers. But also, not everybody is able to become a YouTuber, and not everybody is able to be a YouTuber, or not everybody wants to be a YouTuber. Literally, that's just the truth of it. There are people like me who love making content, who love to talk, who love to yap. Literally, just give me a mic and I won't stop. But there are other people who'd rather, even though they have opinions, then they have things to talk about, they'd rather keep to themselves, or they'd rather talk to people in their lives. And for me as well, of course, I do talk to people in my life, but I'm also still like, I have this platform and I just want to talk, I just want to yap. Why not? Right. And one thing that YouTube have actually given me is been this ability to be able to sit down and talk. And even though it's so awkward, just me looking here on the camera and just talking, it's so awkward at sometimes, but I also feel like it has given me, or like it has given me this side of me that I didn't know existed. First of all, it has given me the capacity to be creative. I feel like most of the time I never knew that I had this creativity side of me. And at first, I think I just used to see other people and I was like, wow, how are they able to do that? Like, how are they able to talk on camera? Or how are they able to do that, right? Again, I'm a consumer of content. I love consuming content here on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. And I always used to wonder, like, how are they able to do that? And I used to be scared. Again, I used to be scared to literally just start my YouTube channel. And for the longest time, I used to say, I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to start a YouTube channel. And I think most of the time, I just used to be scared of my projections that I used to have on people who do YouTube, or people who do YouTube, or just projections that I used to have on content creations, right? And it was nothing on them, it was more on me. And because of those projections, I also used to feel like, okay, maybe people are also going to think the same for me, right? And now I am like, actually, not everybody's on YouTube to do makeup, and not everybody's on YouTube to do fitness, and not everybody's on YouTube to do. People can literally do anything and everything on YouTube, actually. And when I think about it, when you go search things up, like let's say you want to know something, or you kind of want to, let's say you want to cook, right? Most of the time, YouTube is actually the first place you're gonna come to. How to cook rice, how to cook spaghetti, how to cook this, how to cook meat, how to cook ugali. Guys, we literally do that. And I am just imagining, without YouTube, or like without having those content creators who do cooking here, or like people who do makeup here, like how to do your makeup. I still don't know how to do makeup, no matter how many videos that I got to do on YouTube. But I know also a lot of people who've literally gotten like they became professional off YouTube. I literally know a lot of people who literally become professionals at sewing, at cooking, at doing makeup, because they came on YouTube and they search it up, and that's literally how they they're able to do what they're doing now. And as someone has a said who love being, in self improvement, and I love being able to understand myself and things like that, YouTube is literally one of those places I'm gonna come and search up, look, how to do this, what to do this, what is this, like, and you get to hear from other people. And that's what makes YouTube so, so good, because as much as we have those small content, short form, as much as we have short form content like TikTok and everything, 1 minute, 2 minutes, the video is done. I also enjoy people who goes in depth when they're talking about a topic, and I could listen to some of the people forever. And I just love that I am able to come here and just being able to share and talk about things. And I hope also, like, as much as I share my experiences, other people who also get to come here and see my experiences, they're able to get inspired, especially when it comes to my travels, or when it comes to what just maybe what I think. Like, I think for a lot of people that could be useful, right? Because for me, it's very useful. For other people, they are very useful when it comes to their content. And now I am just so glad that I have been able to start YouTube. At first I was really scared. I was so scared of starting YouTube. I remember my first video that I did was actually a vlog, and that was my long form video. And I just actually, I think I did a first video first, but I actually recorded it vertically, I think, like short form. I actually recorded it in like a TikTok form, but instead of a YouTube form. And I didn't know that you were supposed to film YouTube form. I just thought, oh, they do it in editing, so I can just film it like this. And I remember that video, maybe it was like 10 minutes or something. I just did a vlog, and it was like a day in the life vlog, and I literally had to put it on not watch, because I just that's so bad. I edited the whole video, and then I came to find out when I posted on YouTube, it was not showing like in a YouTube form, but it was showing in a TikTok form. And I was like, why is my video showing in a TikTok? They were like, oh, you're supposed to film it in a vertical. And I could have zoomed it in, but the quality of the camera obviously was my phone, and it was just not good. And at that time I was still learning, I didn't know what I was doing. But that was my first video, and I never actually posted it. I literally think I just put it on not watch, on like only me kind of thing, where some people can know it's not public at all. And then my second video after that, like that was now maybe a year or 2 years after, I recorded another video, and now that was my first video on YouTube. But I remember even then, me putting that first click and I said published, it was just so scary. But I am so glad I started, because now YouTube has given me some of those opportunities that I'm now like, wow, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's not even money opportunities, but I am just looking at myself now, where I started and where I am. It's been like this. And I'm talking on camera right now, guys. I'm talking on camera right now, mainly because I literally started that time, and now I am comfortable to be able to sit here and talk. Because if you see in my first videos, and most of them were vlogs, I was not even looking on camera. Most of the time I was talking on camera, but I was not even looking on camera. And usually it was just because I just didn't know where I was supposed to be looking. And I also was just like so awkward. And so yeah, I think just being able to have this creative side of me come out, and being able to express myself and also just share what I know, has been something that YouTube has given me the opportunity. And I am so glad that I did not listen to those small voices forever. Because now imagine if I had not started last year, maybe now the progress would still be, where I was. And now here we are. We are getting better every time that I turn on the camera and I film. I get better, and I can feel it. And I also just see that in my previous content as well, and all these other contents that I'm able to do now. So thank you, YouTube, of course. But I also can't really wait to be able to, reach more people, and also just kind of inspire as many many people as I can. So that is the goal for me, just being able to have this little community and be able to inspire people who are able to, give me the lessons that I need, or also just learn from me as much as I'm gonna learn from them. So I really can't wait for that time to come. But honestly, the creativity part of this is really what I love so much about YouTube. So I am so grateful for that. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and thank you for listening me up. Okay, bye.